Hello.
Hello.
And welcome back to Deeper, the podcast that my co-host has grown tired of and wishes he could kill himself.
Just every time we're doing something, it's like, hey, you ready to do the podcast?
Well, it's a weekly podcast, at least till we get some audience members.
In 75 years?
No. I mean, it usually takes about like a month or 2 months of consistency.
So what do you want to talk about?
Well, I started watching Dragon Ball Z.
Which you've already seen.
I have, but I've been rewatching it because it's amazing. And the soundtrack rips. It's better than Kai and Dragon Ball in every possible way.
That's your opinion. You're wrong, but okay.
Explain.
Dragon Ball is better because it doesn't focus on power scaling. Characters can just be themselves, and you don't feel like every character needs to get a new transformation every season.
I don't think they did, though.
It's just a lighthearted comedy as I'm
Are you alright? Jesus. My co-host just died. He passed away.
Bob Cornhole is dead.
Oh, now he appears to be sucking someone's dick. Who is that?
He is reborn as Super Cornhole.
Please! Stop it! Stop! There's no time for this. Oh, no, he's got up and left. Where's he going? I'm terrified. Oh, he's got a lightsaber. Well, that'll quiet the allegations that you're gay. No, don't stab me! Ah! Don't do it.
Qualifications, I'm gay, and I just heard the gayest scream.
That's because you stabbed me with a rod. Alright, go sit down, you troglodyte. Jesus.
Did you just hear yourself?
Yeah, you stabbed me with a rod and made me squeal. Now have a seat.
How does that not sound really fucking...
Why don't you take a seat?
First of all, I would be Chris Hansen.
I've got the chat logs right here. What are you talking about? I look more like Chris Hansen than you do.
And that's a compliment.
Yeah, Chris Hansen's a goat. Are you really going to snack on the podcast? You're an animal. You should be killed. You should be shot, euthanized by way of a hatchet. Can you just move away from the mic if you're going to... Oh, we were pigs, by the way. We were just pigs. And you can't talk about it because you just decided to stuff your face hole. But, we were pigs. My name was Frederick, and he was Palinal. We were playing as Palinal. We were playing as pigs. And now I want to write a story about a tyrannical pig that takes over the world. And he says, really maniacal things. And then he jumps into the sky and farts out rainbows.
Like, I will consume your flesh.
I will destroy all that stands against me. And then...
I want to write a story about a pig murder mystery.
Yeah, tell us about it. Why don't you pitch it?
There's this pig named Paul.
Yes.
Paul's wife just gave birth to their litter.
Okay.
And Paul is very much broke.
Okay.
Like every common American.
Sure. Gas is going up?
Well, he produces gas from his ass.
So then why the fuck is he broke?
Because his wife keeps buying the fancy pig feed for the children.
Wow, what a bitch.
She's like, they're too good for the cheap stuff, Paul.
Wow, what a skank.
And Paul's on this dinner train because he got invited.
What a cunt. Go on.
And they're like, we'll pay you $10,000 if you join us for dinner.
Wow.
And as everyone's sitting down, there's a couple, there's a guy that's sleeping around, very much your Quagmire-esque pig.
Okay, he's a pervert and a pedophile, and among other things. Go on.
And then there's the big Texan pig, the guy that's like, howdy, y'all.
Howdy, y'all. Go on.
And then there's depressed dad pig.
Mm.
His kids hate him and his wife left him.
Same. Go on.
But when they all sit down for dinner, the lights go out. When they turn back on, depressed dad pig is dead.
Can you give like a table read of their reactions to depressed dad pig?
Okay. Oh my gosh! Honey, they killed... I know they did, you dumb bitch!
Well, he appears to be some sort of alcoholic. Go on.
I reckon they done stabbed him.
Okay.
And then Paul's like, what made you think of that? There's a knife in his back.
Oh.
And they're like, Paul, how do you know that? Did you stab him?
It sounds like you've got experience with stabbing folk.
And Paul's like, no, you dumbass. He literally has a knife in his back.
Oh.
Oh, my bad.
My bad, G. My bad, pimp. Okay. I like this story. Speaking of stories, by the way.
They're all barnyard animals.
I thought they were all pigs.
I don't know. I'm still rough drafting.
Okay, fair enough. But speaking of that, I had an idea that we should make like a found footage horror film that's also a comedy. No, so we should make I was thinking like a live action, like you and I.
Okay.
And it's like a comedy horror film.
So what's chasing us?
Well, that's the thing. There's like doppelgangers of us.
So you're doing this so it could be incredibly low budget.
Yes, because I don't have money.
Well, don't you have friends that you could be like, hey, you want to be in a movie?
I mean, sure, but I think it would be funnier if it was just us.
And we could release it on Tubi.
Sure, we can release it wherever we want.
Tubi.
It has to be Tubi.
Yes.
Okay, well, anyway, we'll work that out later. We'll get the lawyers involved.
It's not our Tubi. I'm not doing it.
It's not on Tubi. I ain't gonna be a part of this. But yeah, so I thought maybe we could talk over the podcast what the actual plot would be.
Okay.
And let me just, before you have any ideas, I'm just gonna pitch you what I came up with, and we can workshop it.
Okay.
Why are you jerking off?
I'm not jerking off.
Put your pants back on.
I have my pants.
Where did you
on.
get that KY jelly? Jesus. Oh my God. What are you doing? Stop.
Brandon, stop smacking your thighs.
That was quick. Anyway, moving on.
I guess I finished.
I guess that was nice. Oh, that's sad. Anyway.
That's how sex with my wife is like.
I guess that was sex.
I guess it's over?
I guess I came. Anyway, back on track. So here's the pitch. This is all I have so far. But we're okay, I'm gonna do like a okay. So we open on us in your patented basement, and we're trying to figure out what to do. I show up, I'm like, hey, what's going on? It's like, not much. And then I'm like, what do you want to do? And you're like, I don't know, what do you want to do? And I'm like, I don't fucking know. That's why I asked you. And then we get into a fight, but then we figure out, oh, we could play Midnight Marauders on the PS2 while we chug some soda and possibly smoke pot. And then we go, hang on, bear with me. So then we're like, yeah, that sounds great. And we finally agree. We've reached a point of union. And then we're like, hold on. We need soda. Where are we going to get the soda? Well, it's in the basement fridge. Never mind, there's soda upstairs. But when we try to go into the basement fridge, we find an entity guarding the room. We can't go back there.
It's just a big black man.
No. We don't have that. That's not in the budget. It's one of us.
What do you mean?
It's not in the budget. I don't know any black men. Oh, I do, but none that would be in the movie. So.
What, are those your private clients?
Yes. Thanks for ousting them. But no, so it's one of us is in there, and we look all like low budget demonic, like TikTok horror. Oh. Okay, and then like just imagine, I don't know who discovers who, but imagine I go in there and I see another version of you, and I'm like confused, but I haven't put it together yet. I'm just like, huh, there's him there, but here's him here.
Anthony.
And then I call you over and I'm like, hey, come look at this. You're like, what's going on? Did you get those sodas? And then you walk over and you're like, oh.
Is that me?
And I'm like, I thought it was you, but you're right here, so it can't
Why
be.
is he missing an arm?
And then like one of us gets real close to it, and then he like does a jump scare.
I thought you were going to say does a little dance.
He does a little dance, a little spook dance. And then we realize, oh, we can't go in there because we'll get fucking got. So we're like, oh, how the fuck are we going to get our pop? We can't play Midnight Marauders on the PS2 without our soda and weed.
We could go upstairs.
No. That's not possible. So then we're like, well, maybe maybe we've already smoked the pot, and so that's why we can't possibly conceive that we could just walk upstairs. We're like, we have to take care of the entity, otherwise we can't get our soda. Otherwise, we can't play Midnight Marauders on the PS2.
I grab a big grocery bag and just put it over his head, and I'm just like,
well, you over my head?
No, over the thing's head. No.
Well, the thing is, like, the entity is like he's murderous. So
I know, but
Well, but
think about how funny it would be.
let me finish my pitch, and then you hit me with everything you got. So, basically, we go through a series of experiments trying to either lure it out or dispel it or kill it or whatever. Nothing works. And then we're like, well, maybe if we make like a sacrifice, like if we give it something, it'll satiate it and it'll go away. Because clearly it just wants our booties. But maybe we give him something else. And we're like, well, what would we sacrifice?
Midnight Marauders.
And that's where the dogs come in.
So what? We just chuck Yoda in there?
Well, we try to deliberate, well, which dog should we sacrifice? Like, which one would satiate the deity?
Yoda.
And we're like, no, Yoda's a little older. His meat's going to be, like, too stringy. So then we're like, well, Yoda's not going to work. And also, I'll fucking kill someone if they hurt Yoda. So then we're like...
why don't we just send you in there after he kills Yoda?
So then we're like, all right, what about Tink? And you're like, no, I'll slit your throat and slit your dick. And it's like, all right, well, I don't want that to happen. So... then we're like, well, what about Iggy? And then you're like, no, my sister would kill us. And I was like, okay. So then what about Trixie? And I'm like, she is Mexican. So we think maybe the entity likes spicy food, well-seasoned food, slightly
skittish,
higher statistic of murdering their husband.
What?
That's just a statistic. I don't know. Look it up. Definitely real. So then we send Trixie in there, and we're like, all right, sorry, Trixie, but it's for the good of the Midnight Marauders. You have to do this. Trixie does not obviously comprehend anything we're saying to her, but we huck her in there anyway, and she goes in there, and she literally devours the entity, like just completely rips it apart, eats it, mauls it, and then, you know, a little belch comes out, and she runs up the stairs all satisfied. And we're like, oh, well, that works out perfectly. And then we go get the soda, and then we play Midnight Marauders in the PS2.
Oh, okay, so what, is this a short film that's like 20 minutes?
I mean, no, I think it would be a little bit longer. I don't know if it would be a full 90-minute.
I don't think we could stretch that out to like an hour-long film.
I think we could if we were creative.
But it would drag it.
Well, we'd have to add some sort of subplot. Like, while we're trying to figure out, oh, let's test this. It was like, oh, how are we going to get this? Like, then, because there's like a weed monster in the way or something. I don't know. I don't smoke pot, by the way.
We could make Evil Bong Part 5.
Evil Bong, sure. Is that the name of the monster, or is that...
No, yeah, it's a movie series.
Oh, okay. Well, hold on. We should probably have made Evil Bong 1 through 4 before we think about 5.
No, it already exists.
Oh, okay.
These low-budget guys made a movie about an evil bong that came from space.
Okay.
And when you do weed on him, smoke weed through it, you become possessed.
So, but, okay, granted. What do you think?
I think it could work. I think it would work well as like a 10-minute skit.
But, like, I want to make a film. Like a horror film.
But if you want to make a horror film...
Yeah.
You would need to have an idea. Like with the Blair Witch Project, that was extremely low budget. It was just people walking out in the woods.
Okay, so maybe we go on a little adventure. We get sidetracked. Trying to get the soda out of the basement.
Wait. Let me get this straight. So you're telling me our dumbasses decide instead of we go upstairs.
Yeah.
We're like, we're gonna go outside to get the soda that's already upstairs.
Okay, hear me out. Maybe we realize this at first, but then when we go up there, we realize all the pop is gone, and that's a second mystery we got to solve. Where did all the pop go?
I don't think you've planned this.
That's why I'm workshopping it with you.
Okay.
I spent 10 minutes after a long day at work, and I was like, "This sounds good." Zach will love it.
I once envisioned a slasher movie where the slasher's just fed up with everyone.
Okay.
He's about to kill someone. This guy falls back, and the guy just looks at his watch, and he's like, I gotta be somewhere, dickhead. Kill me now! Let me live. The slasher's like, huh?
Okay.
Then he just brutally murders him.
Oh, the happy ending.
No, it keeps going. Then it cuts to a group of teens that are horny, stupid, and do crack.
As they do.
And they're going to this camping log. This camping place.
Mm-hmm.
Very similar to Friday the 13th. But the killer, when they first arrive, literally says over the PTA machine, leave or you will die. So they're like, I wonder what that means.
Wow.
And he's like, you dumb shits.
Yeah, real geniuses.
You're gonna die. And he's like, at this point, I'm doing the world a favor.
Mm-hmm.
So he just slowly kills them off one by one.
When does the comedy happen?
Well, the first guy he kills, he puts his machete down, and the guy just literally falls on it, and he's like, I went to go grab a drink, and you killed yourself!
So what if the slasher, like, he has the reputation of a killer, but he doesn't want it, and he's never actually intentionally killed anyone?
It's just dumbasses being dumbasses.
I guess it would be like a version of, what is it, Tucker and Dale versus Evil?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be kind of like that. Except it'd be like a Jason knockoff.
Yeah, he and like with each movie, they're like, he killed this guy so brutally.
Yeah.
And Jason's, our standard is like, I never killed anyone.
Legend tells of a fucking guy in the woods who slaughters anyone who comes by. We should go check it out. And then they go check it out, and they all kill themselves out of terror, accidentally.
And our guy just stands up and he's like, is it me? Is it me?
Am I the problem? He has an existential crisis.
And then it goes into a 40-minute long scene of him just having an emotional breakdown.
Yeah, he tries to find himself while teenagers are being murdered around him by chance.
And the whole joke is he wants to kill someone. He wants to get...
So he does want to kill someone.
Yes, but he's never had the opportunity because they're idiots that have killed themselves.
Before he gets a chance.
Yeah, and he's just like, really?
Okay.
I was this close.
Really,
and that guy pulled out a gun and shot himself.
Really? He wasn't even trying to. He was aiming for me, but it ricocheted off the metal post and hit him in the brain.
That would actually be hilarious.
Well, if you come into some money, maybe we'll make it happen. But that sounds very high budget.
I know, but it would be funny.
It would be funny.
Jenny, you can't go in there. You're gonna die. And he's like, yeah, I hope she dies.
Why don't we split up? Jenny and I will check the master suite.
He's like, he goes over to the two stoner dudes, taps them on their shoulder, and he's like, you know your friends are a piece of shit? They're like, we know. We know.
Yeah, man, far out. All right, well, I feel like we're getting off track.
Okay.
The point is, we should workshop it.
Yeah.
And try to work it out.
Maybe you should have brought this up to me before we put it on the podcast.
Well, now we have it's
Join
out
our
there.
Kickstarter. Just like it.
Join our Kickstarter.
We don't know what we'll give you.
We'll give you nothing except the satisfaction of $1 well spent.
We'll give you, put your names in the credits.
It's my humble goal to climb to the top of my money pile and laugh in God's face for being so fucking poor. What
is that from?
It's from Harry Partridge on YouTube.
Harry Partridge?
Yeah, he makes animations. He's a funny guy. He makes like one per every 3 years.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a really efficient worker.
He's a pretty funny gaff man.
He is a funny gaff man. He's made some famous cartoons.
Like what?
Like Nicolas Cage, I Want This Cake.
Is it just Nicolas Cage?
It's Nicolas. It's a woman dancing to like techno music. He's like, "Do you want this cake?" And he's like, "I want it." And that's it. He also made Chuck's New Tux. Oh, Dr. Bees. That's my favorite.
What is Dr. Bees?
Dr. Bees.
Is it just a doctor that's...
What's this? A family quietly enjoying their picnic? This briefcase full of bees ought to put a stop to that. And then they just sting all the family members.
And then what?
And then he goes on to save the next unsuspecting family.
It's incredibly stupid.
What's this? A woman taking her newborn on a lovely stroll in the perfect spring day. This jar full of bees ought to put a stop to that.
Have they ever stung him?
No. He's Dr. Bees, dude.
That would have been fun.
He does die at one point.
He dies?
Yeah, I don't remember what the joke was. But it was pretty funny. Anyway, the point is, we should figure this out. Another thing, what are you doing over there? Fumbling your fucking fanny books?
My fanny books?
I just wanted to alliterate.
It's Spider-Man. Spooder-Man.
I do think we gotta try to bring back Tony Malone and Giuseppe Spiatti.
Oh my god, you can tell them the tale.
I can tell them. You know what? I should read some. Entice the viewers while I look this up.
Do you want to see me... Oh, wait. They can't see anything.
No.
I was gonna say, do you want to see me juggle really badly?
You could just pretend, like, make the sound effects.
I am special needs.
There you go. Oh, man, I gotta remember my DeviantArt login.
Oh, back in the days when you drew a lot of furry art.
I have never drawn furry art, but I'm
drawing a lot of inflation.
No. I drew a lot of cartoon characters and body horror.
Were they having sex with each other?
No, they're two different things. They're just normal cartoon characters and then horrible, terrifying imagery.
Oh, very family friendly.
Yeah. I'm a complicated man. Or at least I was when I was a teenager.
Mom, look at this DeviantArt page. This guy drew SpongeBob.
Nothing was explicit. Just, there's some, like, skulls and...
Why does SpongeBob have a penis, Timmy?
Occasionally some flesh stuff. Oh, I drew a Quiet Place monster, and it's still getting likes to this day.
Oh.
It just got one on March 11th.
Oh, wow.
Let's take a look.
Wow.
How do I... Okay, I'm going to my studio. So,
Owen Wilson.
Give a summary of Tony Malone. Just like, give them a background.
It's a 1920s inspired gangster comedy.
Like, who is Tony Malone in Giuseppe Sciarra?
Tony Malone is your very stereotypical gangster that likes to get things done. And Tony Malone is just your bumbling idiot.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So it's very much, there's the straight man and then there's the idiot.
Yeah. And, Klaus Erwin Fingerbacher is up at 2.2 thousand views.
Oh, you should read them that is.
That's for another day.
That's my favorite.
It's pretty insane.
We never finished that either.
No, we need to come back and finish this.
We never finished anything we start.
Well, we're busy men, all right?
You're busy and I'm just existing.
Where in the fuck is... Oh, I have a picture of... What's his name from Invader Zim? Zim?
You mean Gurr?
No.
Oh, the main character?
Yeah, Zim.
Zim!
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder what the name of SpongeBob SquarePants is.
Probably Squidward testicles. I made a drawing of him and it just says Invado Zemi.
Why did I farted?
Why did you have to tell the audience that? They didn't know.
Cut it!
I can't. I don't edit this.
Oh, God.
I don't have time to edit this. Where's my literature? Oh. Do I have to go to... Where the fuck is... Oh, there it is. My stories.
I like how you read it like you're some...
Oh, here we go.
Where's my literature, honey?
Okay, I don't know if I'm going to read all this because there's a lot, but I'll read some of it.
Are you going to do voices?
Yeah, sure. You know what? I'll do you one better. I'll read the one that I've been polishing up because it's going to be a little bit better.
The one of Tony Malone and Giuseppe Spiati?
Yeah, I was polishing it up a little bit.
How do you polish a turd?
It's not a turd. Okay, so I'll show you this is official. The Alimony of Man.
Yes.
The Alimony of Man, written by Brandon and Zach.
Did you put my last name on this?
Just in the document. No one sees the document. This is an original work of fiction and comedy. Use of this material must be authorized by express written permission of its authors. Tony Malone, a 7-foot-tall gangster, sat in the passenger seat. He wore a trench coat over a simple dress fit and slightly worn trilby. Another man sat in the driver's seat, Giuseppe Spiati. He was a man of normal build, but he looked small by comparison. His hair was black. His glasses were black. His beard was black, and so was his suit. Although, it at least had gray stripes. Though they were barely noticeable, they rode in a 1961 Chevy Camaro beige. The polish had long worn off, but it got them from A to B. Tony, you weren't supposed to kill that guy. What happened to leaving a message? Giuseppe's thick Italian tone was firm and stern, like speaking to a bad child. Tony rustled uncomfortably. You gave me a Tommy gun, right? Tony said, accent equally thick, but much lower and slower. Look, I know the seductive charm of pulling the trigger, but did you have to shoot him in the face 60 times? His own mother won't know who he is. And that was my pot guy, so now I gotta find a pot guy. Giuseppe clenched his jaw and sighed. Joe Guido won't be happy about this. Giuseppe, I'm gonna ask you this one time. Who the fuck is Joe Guido? Who the fuck is Joe Guido? Giuseppe squeezes his face in his hands. Tony, you're a goddamn idiot. I mean, I love you like a brother, but god damn it. Tony shrugged. Just trying to lighten the mood. Were you thinking about some other shit when we got briefed? Huh? Your mother's apple pie? At least you took care of the evidence. Oh, wait, I thought you was doing that. No, I was not. I was busy contemplating how many different ways the boss is going to violate our sphincters. Did you at least leave the note, would you? With a body? You mean this one? Oh, Jesus, Tony. I don't know about you anymore, man. Sometimes I think it'd be better off if I just left you to fend for yourself. But if I did, I'm more afraid the danger you'd pose to the public. Did you at least grab the money? Tony looked down sadly. Yeah, I got it right here. Okay. You know you're my special guy, right? Like, it's gonna be alright.
Special little man.
I'm mad, but I'm mostly worried. Maybe we tell the boss guy got handsy and Tony had to put him in his place. But we did get the money. I think the boss will be mad, alright? He'll give us a lecture, but he'll let it slide. This is your first time out since the wife left you. Oh, how is she, by the way? She's fucking my cousin. Oh my god. I didn't know. Jesus, I'm sorry. Look, let's just grab some food and figure this out, alright? And I'm gonna skip ahead just to the boss, because the boss is the best. Oh, wait, we gotta do the iconic scene. Okay, so just to give some summary. They go to a diner, and some guys are being sleazy to a waitress. Tony goes to the bathroom to wash the thick blood that he's got all over his hands.
I love how nobody would go into the bathroom and be like...
No. It's a one-person bathroom, so it's fine. But he goes in there and cleans off. Giuseppe sits down to order. And then they start being weird to the waitress. And Giuseppe's like, hey, buddy, can you let everyone know that you're watching the babushkas? The mullet man brushed him off and spanked her tush. She slapped him with force. Mullet Man and company rose fast and surrounded her.
Mullet Man and company?
He scoffed and smacked her down. Giuseppe leaned back. Hey, whoa, guy! He turned to respond, but he felt a massive hand on his shoulder. Tony spun him around and said, I never liked mullets. He took his mullet into his bear claw hand and lifted him to the ceiling. Then Tony continued, You know, I just washed my hands. Be ashamed to dirty 'em up again. Yo, on your left, big guy, Giuseppe said. One of the mullet man's friends whacked Tony over the head with a bar stool. It imploded on the impact and shot splinters all around. Tony dropped Mullet Man and cradled the back of his head. He let out a challenging roar as he spun, clinched his attacker in his hands, and flung him across the room like a throw pillow. All of Mullet Man's friends pounced as Giuseppe grabbed the napkin holder at his booth. I'm never going to get my burger, he said, as he began screaming like a deranged coyote and leapt into the tussle. Okay, let me so they beat the shit out of those guys.
And then he still doesn't get his burger.
He never gets his burger. And then so they make it back to the boss's place. They're going up the elevator. And he's like, he's giving Tony a hard time. Like, don't say nothing. Let me do the talking. And then they get up there. And as they enter the boss's office, they hear him shouting on the phone. No, you listen to me, wise ass. I'm only going to tell you this once. If you stab me in the back, I'll come over there and I'll shove my Nazi shooting hands so far up your ass. I'll work your mouth like a puppet and give myself oral with it. Alright? Thanks, Ma. Love you. Talk to you soon. He said as he smooched the phone and hung it up. Gentlemen, so sorry you had to see that. Turns out my mother isn't so supportive of my gay son's wedding. That's alright, sir. He ushered them to sit.
Wait. I can tell this isn't historically accurate because...
Well, we never settled on it being 1920 or whatever. And you signed off on this, sir. So I don't want to hear it. Holy fuck. You look like you've been married to my ex-wife for 6 years. Who am I to judge? So tell me about it. How'd our little scare tactic go? Hopefully better than your face turned out. Tony covered his mouth, trying not to giggle. Giuseppe rubbed his hands together. Well, sir, unfortunately, due to circumstances beyond our control, we had to, bring our target to his untimely demise. Joey, that's horrible. What happened? Nope, wait, don't tell me. He got handsy with Tony, huh? Giuseppe nodded as Joe Guido responded. Their boss's name is Joe Guido, by the way. Well, one more informant I lose to grabby hands, he said as he crinkled his own hands seductively. Well, as long as the cops find the note, we should be fine. Tony slowly extended something to Joe Guido. Oh, what's this? Oh, no. Oh, God, Tony, damn it. Giuseppe shuffled in his chair. But, sir, we did get the money. Joe Guido quipped back. Oh, good. We can buy a nice plot of land to bury ourselves in. Sir, we can make this aight, he said. Hey, do you taste that? Taste what, sir? Joe Guido gazed around the room. It's salty and sweet. Oh, it's your dick in my mouth. They both held their breath. 'Cause you're fucking me. Right in the mouth. Sir, I'm sucking. But you're the only ones fucking. Sir, please. No, you listen to me, and you listen good. This is your last chance. I'm done paying charity. My alimony is enough as it is. Speaking of which, I got a little problem you two could clear up for me. If you fail, you'll likely be dead anyways. So it's a win-win. I want you to kill my ex-wife. But boss, why would we do something like that? Have you ever paid alimony? Yes, he has, unfortunately, Giuseppe added. Okay, good. No need to explain then. Look, she's a demon. I don't really expect you two to make it back with your dicks intact. So either you kill her, and I stop sucking so much dick to keep my alimony checked, or she takes yours. And I can stop getting fucked in the mouth by you. Now get out of my sight. Brucey over there will give you the details. That's as far as I got in the rewrite there.
We'll read the original.
I don't want to keep reading it.
Okay.
Listen, if you want to check it out, eventually it'll be published probably.
And there was a sequel we worked on too.
Yes. And in that sequel...
it had a lot of butt stuff.
I mean, yeah.
They were in prison.
They go to jail, prison, and they have a falling out, but we haven't worked
It was the
through
3-act structure of any story about
Yeah.
They have a falling out, then they eventually get back together.
Well, we don't know yet. We never got that far. We need to go back and finish it.
At some point.
At some point. Where are you? Where are you going?
I'm just standing.
You're drifting into the ether.
Okay. Well, first, I think we should change some things.
What?
What time period is this set in? We need to establish... I was thinking like 1930s.
See, I went 1940s in my head. But you also signed off on this.
But why were they driving a 60s car? No, I like that. We don't explain.
Yeah. Well, I think that was the joke, is that there's no consistency at all.
So
it's absurd.
The reader won't even question why his son is gay and having a gay marriage.
Yeah.
I thought the reader's like, I thought this took place in the 1930s.
Like, when is this set? Yeah.
Wait, alimony? That wasn't even a thing in the 1930s.
Well, anyway, the point is, it's a great story. Lots of twists and turns.
Danny DeVito should definitely be Giuseppe Spiati.
Danny DeVito. I don't think he's tall enough to be the Giuseppe we originally thought of. Because he was based on a video game character.
Oh, yeah, The Godfather.
Yeah. That's where we got the idea. Because you were running around with a shotgun, and there was a tall man in a trench coat following you. And that's when the characters were born. So yeah, the point is that we're on to gold here. And we need to get while the getting's good. And I think I'm gonna do my co-host here a favor and cut this episode short.
Thank you.
And I think maybe we'll switch to 30-minute episodes. Maybe that'll help.
That will definitely help.
Okay. Anything last that you'd like to say to the viewers? Anything you want to say for yourself after I read all that?
Brandon did a good job reading. I'm sorry I laughed so much. It is a pretty funny story, though, in my defense.
Yeah.
I haven't heard it in years, so hearing it, I realized how stupid and idiotic it is.
I think I reread this like once every few months. At least once a year, for sure.
Oh, is it your tradition?
Yeah, it's our tradition. Next time we can do Klaus Erwin Fingerbuck.
Oh, Santa Claus.
Santa Claus? Yeah.
You won't tell them about that. That's for the next time.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I hope you've had a good time. I hope you feel an expansion in your mind, probably in the space that deals with just your darkest thoughts.
And if you pay alimony, those two...
If you pay alimony, just know that there's hope. And things will get better. And eventually, your ex-wife will die.
Or your... No, wait, I was going to say, or your kid will turn 18, but that's child support.
Yeah.
Very different.
Yeah. So, I'm just saying. It's going to be all right. This has been Deeper. The podcast...
I forgot to say the opening thing.
No, I said it.
We go deeper into
I was about to say it.
Oh, okay.
I was about to bring it full circle.
Okay.
But why don't we say it together to make this full to chaos? So on the count of 3, we're going to recite it. And no stopping.
1,
2, 3. Deeper.
Deeper.
The podcast where we go deeper into your mind and deeper into your pussy. That was terrible. Have a
Yeah,
great
we need
night.
to work on that.
Goodbye.